it going.
Huh?
Do you design it in here, and then what do you use a dongle to transfer it over to that thing, or you got a network?
I should have a network, but right now that's what I'm doing.
That'll work just as good.
I'll have a network again soon. That's how it always was in the past. But I just.
It's a cool box you guys have there.
Huh?
That box for the computer to go in?
Just basic,
So how'd you get hip to even buy this system in the first place? Did you see it demonstrated with somebody else that was using it, or was it brand new?
My friend John Yao was cutting boards for doing my cuts, and all of a sudden he decided he wanted to get into the business of making machines instead of doing cuts.
What was the damage on this thing when you guys first got them? What were they getting for these things?
It's about 80 grand or something by the time you get everything set up. I need glasses right now.
And how big of a blank can you carve on that rig?
I can do 10/8 on this one. Okay, turn it off for a second. This is how I design all the boards nowadays. Every board I make for the last 6 years is a computer designed board. No, I don't do any hand shaping at all. So there's little series of handles and bars and stuff, and you can manipulate lines and create just about anything that you want to make off of this thing. So this is a 7/4 round tail, like mini log egg type of a thing that I already have ready. So I'm not going to really do any changing of the design. I already have it. All I am going to do is create the cutting paths that the machine will take, and it takes about a minute to do here. And that information is going to go into the machine next door. Okay, while this is cutting here, we can maybe we'll just wait for it a minute.
Okay. So how old were you when you, I saw the thing on Greg Noll on Legendary Surfers when he talked about being with Del Vailsley the first time that he actually got to shape one. How old were you?
When I first shaped the board,
Yeah.
I'm probably about 15 or something.
And how'd you sneak your way into that?
But I was working for Greg when I was shaping when I was 17.
And how'd you get that job? How'd you talk Noll into it?
He saw one of the boards, a backdoor board that I made, and he offered to teach me how to shape.
Did he ever tell you about the Vailsley thing and how he used to hang out with him? Did he tell you stories, or was he like a sushi teacher? He made you figure it out yourself?
I've heard some stories from Greg, no Vailsley stories though.
So after you got the Bing book, did you read it cover to cover?
No.
Yeah?
No, I never. I looked at it before I bought it, but once I bought it, I never even opened it.
So what's the scoop with Bing? I mean, were you hip to him early on and saw what he was doing, or who made boards that influenced you?
Yeah, I was more of a Greg Noll guy. I wasn't really a Bing guy,
Yeah.
So.
But those guys were contemporaries. They were kind of in competition with each other, but even back in the day when you met them, right?
Yeah. Well. They were both, right down the street from each other. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I put the cutting paths.
Were you a computer guy at all before you had to start doing this?
No.
So you had to learn computers from scratch to figure out how to do this. That's a trip.
Yeah, well, but I was having my boards cut by I was saying John Yao, and then he decided he was going to get into the business of making machines instead of cutting boards. But it was right at a time when all of a sudden the design software became affordable and user-friendly enough so that you didn't have to, go to school to learn how to use it. So,
Plus, there wasn't really any big business that was coming in like machine shops and doing it.
I
So
can't understand.
you guys kind of had to figure it out on your own anyway, huh? For the materials and everything.
I can't. Fuck. You got to completely edit this fucking.
I will,
shit,
dude.
okay?
You're gonna get.
But I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm thinking of you.
No, don't think of me, dude. Dude, just deal with it.
I don't know what happened, but I didn't fucking put some shit on this. So I'm gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
I thought I did for sure.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Okay, there it is. Round tail mini lug. Fuck, man. Send to removable disc. I just did it. It's on there already. Okay, so just say. Okay, it's already on there. I just didn't see it somehow.
What I always do is I go by date modified because it's going to show you the one at the
Yeah,
top.
that's what I just looked at.
Yeah.
It was just modified a second ago.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at how much nose rocker this board has so I know where to cut off. It's 4.95 nose rocker. I have glasses on. I should be able to find it. LMN.
See, Pat, if you go view details, if you go, yeah. Oh, okay. So,
where the right spot is to cut off this nose. 4.95. Okay, so I'm going to cut down this big old blank. I gotta build up some pressure here. Okay, so here's what a board looks like when it comes off of the machine.
oh, okay.
So